A veteran Cincinnati police officer is under investigation accused of shelving DNA test results for years.
Yeah, Hamilton County prosecutors believe it could affect hundreds of rape cases.
The officer facing the allegations is Christopher Schrode. Now, his attorney claims there is a plea deal in place and says should come next week.
Schrode will likely be resigning from Cincinnati Police Department.
There's a lot to unravel here. Let's get right to it.
Jessica Schmidt is live with everything we know about this case so far in a story you saw first right here on Fox 19 Now.
Well, first, Rob and Tricia, we want to bring you some new information. We have gotten some new details tonight from the Hamilton County coroner. She did tell us late tonight that the Hamilton County coroner's office has actually taken 96 DNA test results from rape kits, specifically from Officer Schrode, over the past 4 to 5 years. At this point, we do not know how many of those cases have been solved. The coroner also did share a statement with us tonight just in response to these accusations against Officer Schrode. She says, quote, "Can't imagine how distressed the victims and families are right now. Justice was not provided to them." The investigation into Cincinnati police officer Christopher Schrode started in June of 2021 after an audit of the criminal investigation section took place. That's when Schrode was first accused of not following up on DNA testing related to rape cases. His police powers were suspended in August.
He's accused of doing nothing. Okay? He literally had active cases where he wasn't doing his job. Things were not being followed up on, and things were left, for instance, at the coroner's office that should have been picked up.
Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters says this is something that could impact hundreds of investigations. His office is now looking at cases where Schrode was involved or testified. Cincinnati police say they're doing the same.
It's going to be hundreds of cases. We will probably have to be reviewing up to 1,000 cases to make a determination as to his effect on that case. If he tainted a prosecution that was successful by the prosecutors, we may have to retry the case. The statute of limitations may have run. There's a whole variety of things that we're going to have to take into account in dealing with this problem.
According to Dieters, Schroeder's decision to not do his job could mean there are rapists who were identified through DNA testing walking free.
Unfortunately, the damage he has caused may be irreparable to some people, and for that, I feel horrible about it.
Records show Schrode has been with CPD since 1999 and with the Criminal Investigation Section since July 2007. The 52-year-old was transferred to District 1 in July of this year. Schroeder's attorney, Mike Allen, says personal issues prevented Schrode from doing his job.
He was having some problems, family problems at the time. A family member, a close family member, died. And he got into a situation where he let some things go. I'm not offering that, nor is he, as an excuse or a justification, but as an explanation.
Allen says the allegations stem from 3 cases, and he says Schrode is, quote, extremely remorseful.
He made a mistake. He's going to pay for it, but I am not going to stand by and have him accused of dumping 1,000 or 100 rape kits. Didn't happen. He was a good cop for a long time. This happened. He's going to pay the price for it. I don't want him to be painted as some kind of Satan, because he's not.
Allen says a plea deal is happening. As part of that, he says Schrode will face a maximum 90-day sentence and will resign from the police department.
He is going to plead guilty to a misdemeanor of the 2nd degree, dereliction of duty. I've got the paperwork. We've already talked to the judge. I believe it'll take place sometime next week.
There have been some discussions of some kind of a plea that I have not signed off on yet. The plea, although important to us, is, and one of the things that's very important to me, is that he's never a police officer again. Now, there are still some unanswered questions tonight, questions we're working to answer, like
What specific cases do investigators believe were impacted by this situation, and how far back does this actually go? In a statement released to us tonight, Cincinnati police did say that their priority is bringing justice to the victims Officer Schrode impacted by failing to do his job. Now, a lot of other city and even state officials and leaders have also released statements in response to these allegations. There's a QR code on your screen. You can scan that and actually go and read all of those statements. You can find all of them on our website and mobile news app, as well as some more details about this investigation and these accusations. We're live outside CPD District 1. I'm Jessica Schmidt, Fox 19 Now.